Right now, at this exact second, a microscopic biological countdown is ticking inside almost every single cell of your body. We often view aging as a process of random wear and tear, like a machine that eventually rusts and fails after years of use. But the breakdown of the human body is actually a programmed mechanical sequence governed by genetic structures hidden at the very edges of our DNA. Imagine your DNA as shoelaces. The ends have protective caps called telomeres, stopping your genetic code from unraveling. When cells divide to heal, a tax is paid. The cellular machinery can't copy perfectly, so a tiny piece of the cap is permanently snipped off. This physical, snip-by-snip shortening of the protective caps over a lifetime is the root cause of the aging process. Decades of these microscopic snips eventually push the cell toward a critical threshold, where the protective cap is almost entirely gone. When the telomere becomes dangerously short, the cell halts division to protect its core DNA. It stops working, but stubbornly refuses to die. Biologists call this state senescence. The cell becomes a biological zombie, taking up space while refusing to perform its normal function. As these zombie cells accumulate, they begin releasing toxic inflammatory signals that actively damage the healthy tissue surrounding them. These invisible signals drive the physical breakdown we see in the mirror. This accumulation is what causes skin to wrinkle, memory to fade, and the body to lose its strength. The speed of this process depends heavily on how our modern environment interacts with this delicate internal countdown. Chronic psychological stress, a poor diet, and sleep deprivation act as variables that disrupt the cellular system's natural timing. This chart compares two different telomere burn rates. The steady curve represents a normal biological baseline. The plunging line tracks high stress. Stress hormones force the cellular machinery to burn through caps at an accelerated rate. It crosses the senescence threshold years earlier, rapidly spawning zombie cells and flooding the body with inflammatory signals. Chronic anxiety and stress exact a physical toll. The psychological weight we carry translates into the physical shortening of our genetic lifespan. By remaining in a state of continuous stress, we effectively press the fast-forward button on our own biological aging. We cannot stop this countdown entirely, but we are not helpless against its speed. Hidden within our biology is a dormant, microscopic repair enzyme known as telomerase. Telomerase functions as a biological repair bot. It attaches to the DNA, synthesizing new code to rebuild the protective caps. By lengthening these shields, the enzyme pulls cells back from the zombie state, clearing inflammatory signals and restoring youthful function. This repair process is triggered by specific environmental inputs. Things like intense exercise, cycles of deep sleep, and specific nutritional changes are the signals required to wake up this dormant enzyme. While stress acts as gasoline for cellular breakdown, these lifestyle habits act as the fuel for your internal repair machinery. The biology of aging is a flexible system. By changing your physical inputs, you influence the speed of your own biological countdown.